Crystal Chats Reviews. Remember, common sense is a superpower, but I have faith in you. All right, so today we're going to be reviewing Unfit, the Psychology of Trump. It came out in 2020. It is on YouTube, the full-length documentary. It was one of the ones recommended, so thank you so much, love. And so we're going to talk about it. Remember, I'm not a professional, I'm not licensed, I'm just a human being who's been through it, who's going through it, and y'all have Google at your fingertips, and you can educate yourselves at your leisure, right? So I'm gonna check notes like I tell you I will. This shit is wild, let me tell you, because 2020, here we are 4 years later, and I'm watching this as if they just did it yesterday. Because if anything, it's not just that, but it's gotten worse. In 2020, when he was running for re-election before January 6th, his campaign manager, let's see her name, Kelly Ann Conway, said she was questioned about his lies, right? Questioning why so many lies. Her response was, he provides alternative facts. Isn't that a lie? Falsehoods? I just, you know. People saying, well, that's not okay for you to talk about it, it's unethical, or in general. But you know, people forget, like, just like any other doctor, you are on an oath that if somebody is a threat to themselves or others, right, they need to be reported. Tarasoff rule. And basically that means that they have the duty to warn the appropriate people or persons that are at risk based on these people for harm in the event. No, it's not unethical. These are people who are able to evaluate and use these expertise. I'm going to run through the little list I took about basically the diagnoses: malignant narcissism, paranoid, petty, quick-tempered, antisocial personality disorder falls under that. Sadism. We have no empathy, no compassion. He is the most documented liar in all of history. Between 2017 and 2020, he made 19,127 false or misleading statements. So I was like, thought I was watching it now, and then it's like, oh, this is probably worse than that, maybe triple or quadruple. Remember, this was before January 6th. The psychiatrist that made a thing, and it said, I ask, to whom will history be kinder? Those who spoke up during the rise of Trump, or those who were silent? Be careful with the silent ones, right? When we talk about the rise of Trump, how about the rise of Hitler, the rise of Kim Jong-un, the rise of Netanyahu, right? Are you speaking up or are you staying silent? The defense that a lot of people use, right? Those are just alternative facts, or, you know, he's just bluffing, he's never going to do that. And, you know, like I said, you got Google it, but they talked about how many times while he was in office that he asked about the button, you know, and asking now. And people are like, oh, he wouldn't do it. He's just, you know, he's just bluffing. Let me tell you something. I've survived a narcissistic marriage, and I know what bluffing is. And believe me when I tell you, he's not bluffing. He's telling you his plan. There's Agenda 47. There's Project 2025 from the Heritage Foundation, right? Believe it when you see it. I'm telling y'all, because you have to get loud, you have to use your voice, and you have to vote. And I know there's a lot around this world, but we can't do anything for anybody else if we're not good here. And they say, you know, that he's just bluffing. At the end, one of the psychiatrists said, but are you willing to bet the life of your life, your family's life, your generation's life, the life of this nation, people in this nation, based on an if? If. What if? So speak up, get loud, don't give up, but don't burn out. Go check it out if you have the opportunity. It's not long at all, y'all, but it's very educational. And honestly, yes, it talks about him, but it's so educational with mental illness in general. And that's why I said there's other stuff I took from there that I'll be talking about. You're not alone. We're in it together, and I love you.